just like a spark that's breaking out.
Hello, you're watching Conversation with Carmelites. As you know, this is an initiative of the Mount Carmel College Alumnae Association to give you a glimpse into the lives of our achievers, both students and teachers. Today in conversation with us is Miss Vaishnavi Anand, who is a final year student of environmental science, and she has come up with a product named Twacha, which is a biodegradable sanitary napkin. Welcome to Conversation with Carmelites, Vaishnavi.
Thank you, ma'am.
So tell us about the inception of Twacha and why you've chosen the name Twacha.
So in the first year of college, there was this competition organized by the Environmental Science Department on the occasion of World Environment Day, where we had to make something which after its use is biodegradable.
Okay.
And the first year enthusiasm, I was running around the house, and that's when I remembered mom telling me about this article where pads take 1,000 years to degrade. So I thought, in a girls' college, why not? And that's how it began. And the first prototype I took on Monday was this stinky prototype, damp, wet, and I thought my teachers wouldn't like it, but Helen ma'am and Samya ma'am had this weird perception about it. They really loved it, and they asked me not to put it for the competition, and they asked me to work on it.
Oh, okay. To make it better.
To make it better.
Right.
So that's how it all started.
Okay.
And Twacha in Sanskrit means skin. So this product not only takes care of Mother Earth, but also takes care of our skin. So it's not only eco-friendly, but also Twacha-friendly.
Right, very sensible.
Yeah.
Also, this is a product that has been recognized by the Education Department and the Indian Innovation Council. Tell us a little bit about how that happened.
So during lockdown in the second year of college, Shanti ma'am from the Innovation Cell, she sent me the link to participate in the Innovation Contest 2020.
Which was organized by
the
Indian Innovation
Council. And that's when I participated. There were 9,000 prototypes,
Wow.
of which 45 were selected and given grants in the course of 2 years through various stages of elimination and competition.
Right.
So that's how I was recognized by them.
And you also got a funding from these.
Yes, I received a funding of 4 lakhs from Indian Innovation Council.
Right. And at what stage is Twacha now in, and do you expect to see it in the market sometime soon?
Yeah, Twacha right now is in its prototype stage. It will be going for pharmaceutical tests within a month or so, and it's expected to hit the market in about a year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you excited for it?
Very much.
And if there were big businesses interested in collaborating with you, would you be interested?
I am looking for investments from venture capitalists or even seed fund, but big businesses I don't really intend on collaborating right now, because then I would lose my individuality and I would lose the main motive behind Twacha.
You're right, yeah. Okay. So we all know of Mr. Arunachal Muruganathan, the famous pad man, who came up with a machine for women in the villages to make their own sanitary napkins. And before he came up with that product, he actually wore the sanitary napkin himself for a couple of weeks.
Right.
So have you also tried your prototype, and do you have friends and family supportive enough to, try the prototypes that you come up with?
Yes, I have tried my prototype at least 5 times till now, because I really needed to be sure that it's working.
Right.
And where friends and family are concerned, I am unable to give it to them right now because I don't have the pharmaceutical clearance.
Right.
But every time I pass through someone, this is one thing I definitely get to hear: hey, where's your product? When can I try it out?
Super.
So I do get that support, yes.
Also, you are someone who is constantly involved in awareness campaigns to educate women about the importance of sanitary napkins and the right sanitary care. So what kind of responses do you get from women? Is there some stigma associated with the topics related to menstruation, or are these still taboo topics? What has your experience been?
Actually, I have been involved in awareness programs involving women of various strata, be it farmer women, be it urban women, be it students of 10th grade, 8th grade. And yeah, initially they are not comfortable talking in a crowd, but that happens in every scenario.
Right.
But once you start talking to them, you get their confidence. They're very comfortable and they want to talk. Especially I had this incident with this farmer women, 200 farmer women. They were willing to talk. They had so many doubts they wanted to clear.
Right.
In fact, I've also spoken to men and guys, and they're more keen on understanding stuff. They want to bring the change in their own homes first. So that's something that took me by surprise initially.
And it's a wonderful thing to know. Also, have you experienced anything on the other end of the spectrum where they're refusing to talk and they're not willing to open up at all?
Yes, I have experienced that, where there are women saying that, yeah, I use cotton pads, that's more than enough for me. I don't want to change, I don't want to think about a change. Let's see later, it's been going on. But that's a very, very small crowd. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So growing up, what was the environment at home like? Were you always comfortable talking about menstruation, or did it change over time? What has it been like for you?
Actually, at home, my parents are of that opinion menstruation is something as common as excretion.
And as organic.
Exactly. So it was never been a taboo at home. And in fact, the prototype making, the first time I made a prototype, it was heavy. I was focusing on the absorbance, and that's when Dad came up to me and told me, don't you think it's too heavy? Won't you be
Think about it practically.
exactly. Won't you be uncomfortable with such a heavy product? And that coming from Dad was something that actually pushed me further. And a major part of my prototype, cutting out the materials and everything, my parents have always been there.
Supportive. That's amazing. One last question before we wind up. So menstrual cups are getting popular. What do you think they will take over the sanitary napkin market, or do you think pads are here to stay for a while?
Actually, menstrual cups, to be very frank, in a country like India, where nearly 48% of the women even today don't use sanitary napkins, inserting something for periods is a very big change.
I agree.
And also one thing I've noticed during my survey, in India, hymen is considered sacred, it's related to virginity, and mothers are actually scared that, if they use a menstrual cup, it would tear their hymen, and that would be a big chaos.
Yes.
So in such a country, pads will stay for some more time. Menstrual cups have a long way to go.
True. So we're very glad that the inception of Twacha started with a small competition that your department held for you. How has the environment in MCC helped you from then to now?
Frankly, it all started with the department. So yeah, thanks to Helen Mama, HOD, Samya Mama, my mentor, without whom probably this idea wouldn't have even taken off. And they then sent me to the innovation cell. So thanks to Shanti ma'am and the entire innovation cell for sending me to this competition, and many more competitions they've sent me to. And in fact, after receiving the grant, there was a major role played by the principal and the vice principal in helping me with the documentation. So I would really thank them for taking out their valuable time to help us with that. And
any last message you'd like to pass on to our viewers on this platform today?
Whatever menstrual device we use, it doesn't really matter. But at the end of the day, I think what matters is we take care of Mother Earth and us, because if we take care of her, she takes care of us in return. So let's take the small initiative from our end to support Mother Earth to take care of us and our Twacha. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Vaishnavi, for your time and for being a part of Conversation with Carmelites. We are a country where 20% of our girls drop out of school when they hit puberty. MCC is so proud to see you strive towards changing the stats. We really hope that you and Twacha reach great heights. Wishing you all the best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for watching. As you know, we are trying to make Conversation with Carmelites better with every episode. Until next time, with another achiever, another Carmelite, this is Tejasvi signing off.